Hi guys, this is Breaker, and this is rather interesting. I'm actually looking at apparently Destiny playing random, but fortunately he goes into the Apparently he goes into the game as a Zerg player, but he was at the loading screen as a random. I don't know if this is a legitimate game or not, but of course this looks like something that Destiny would actually type. Anywho, let me go ahead and give both players their introduction. Little upper right-hand corner, I'm not sure if it is the Stephen Bonnell or not, it is Destiny. And in the lower left-hand corner, spawning as our Terran in the red trunks, I give you all LamborGiNi. Now, something I want to highlight about LamborGiNi is the reason why he's typing in such white text is because he has Chinese fonts downloaded on his computer, and yeah. It's just something that happens if you end up typing, if you hit the shift button and the space bar at the same time is actually what you're gonna see. I don't want to like get distracted by their dialogue too much, but yeah. So there we go for now. Upper right hand corner. Well, okay, we already know what's going. We already know him. Assuming this is the actual real Destiny. I wouldn't be surprised to see him trolling the ladder, or perhaps even trying to test out the new Heart of the Swarm units, which may as well be his own reason for going random. Sure, he did play the beta. He played in the beta. He also played when HoTS was first released, when it was first launched. And maybe he's seeing some kind of improvement, and this is a brave opener. Well, no, never mind, excuse me. I thought, for some strange reason, my mind tricked me into thinking that LamborGiNi was spawning as Protoss. Aside from that, like, I don't know, like, what exactly he could be doing. He did say that he switched to Protoss. He switched to Protoss when Infestor's neural parasite range was reduced from 9 to 7, but it was basically trolling. Still a very viable mid-game versus Protoss. No reason to actually quit playing Zerg, in my opinion. Okay, well, I guess I may as well go ahead and talk about what's happening personally. Not really personally, but you know, professionally. I'd like to announce first and foremost that the dry season for the Asia StarCraft League, the dry season for China, the dry season for Taiwan is slowly but surely going to come to an end. By that I mean, when I say dry season, I mean essentially for esports. Up until now, basically the only thing that's been going down for esports in Taiwan and China has basically been like slow events. We're talking the usual weekend events with TESL. Of course, they had this nice little show match series going with mainland Chinese players. They're like the Two Shores Mingsing Sai Stars, All-Star. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's how you translate it. All-Stars. The Cross Straits All-Stars show match series, which I tried to do once or twice, but they wouldn't give me an ops position. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna wake up for this just to do a restream, especially when I could get an ops position in game. And these guys, you know, I mean, like, it's, I don't know, I've never really actually casted with So Bad and Joeman before. Well, I've never actually casted with So Bad, but when I say casted with, I mean actually being in the same game to have an ops position with. And of course, we actually see LamborGiNi basically going for a rather standard play. This could eventually and essentially lead into a 1-1-1. But I'm really curious to see just where it's going to go in, you know, the long run. I mean, once we see the starport in construction, the question is, the real question on everybody's mind is just what is LamborGiNi gonna do to follow it up? Destiny's already taking double gas, so it could be a little confusing to see just where we go with this. Hard to say, really. Aside from, well, I mean, basically, like, long story short, the dry season's coming to an end. What is this all about? Hold on just a second. What just happened here? I'm almost tempted to hit the back button, but I'd rather not. Yeah. So yeah, dry season, basically, I'm referring to esports in China and Taiwan. The Neo TV Star League in and of itself is not being properly planned Well, I wouldn't. It's not been given a solid foundation. Not really any dates confirmed yet. I'm trying to think. That's about it. That's about all I got. They are trying to wait for the WCG to get over with before they actually try and confirm a date for the Neo TV Star League, because of course they don't want to compete for viewers. Now here we are. Okay, it looks like we had enough of the small talk, so the Hellions are coming in to try and get some harass done to Destiny. Just gonna see where things go from there. Ooh, it looks like we got a poor trapped little SCV there. Poor guy. Yeah. And the Queens didn't quite arrive at the 4th, but of course, perhaps, just perhaps, we could have seen LamborGiNi force a few larvae from Destiny to actually be transformed into, what's the word I'm looking for? Transformed into Zerglings, not drones. And now this is a lot of Hellions right here. I remember a Masters League player, Masters League Zerg player would advise me to just throw down a Roach Warren if I ever saw this many Hellions. I mean, if nothing else, you're gonna need 3 Roaches to deal with the Hellions adequately. And, you know, that's about it. But it looks like we have a bio transition coming down for LamborGiNi. That much could have been confirmed if I had simply opened my eyes to the double engineering bays. And now finally we see a starport going down, and the Hellions are going into that they're causing all kinds of damage. Well, not really all kinds of damage, but they could have gotten a cancel on that egg right there, as well as that one. Spinecrawler coming in, just basically going into defensive mode for Destiny. Kind of tricked him up, I think, a teeny bit there, but you know, Destiny not really biting the bait. And what would a game be without Infestinors? Excuse me, Infestin going versus Infestors. There was a short Ling run by here. It looks like Destiny only got 2 kills out of it, but ooh boy, this could have been okay engagement, I think. Well, here we go. By the way, in case you guys didn't already know, ouch! In case you guys didn't already know, Destiny's more or less, for the most part, he's a mainstream League of Legends player. I'm not sure if he's gonna change his attitude towards that and maybe go for something, like go anything. I'm not sure if he's gonna go more serious into StarCraft 2 or not. It would be nice if he did, considering it's a game that he basically birthed his reputation on. Personally, I myself wouldn't mind seeing him coming back to StarCraft 2. Just, you know, giving it a short run, seeing how things work out with the new units and him, that kind of thing. And, of course, here we go. Destiny throwing those Infestors. Sending them out. And I think what we could end up seeing is basically some kind of double-pronged harass. And this will be super effective, double-pronged harass at that, guys. It really will be. It will be just absolutely beautiful how it works out. And I think it's kind of interesting how Terran actually has some burrowed units. And Zerg has some burrowed units that will both basically go undetected. Oh my god, what? They're right here, they're right here. So what is Destiny waiting for? How's he gonna do this? He's actually he's trying to get some excellent positioning first. That's what he's trying to do. And I'm sure now, maybe just perhaps LamborGiNi is thinking, oh my, this base is quite desolately empty, and we have a scan going down somewhere, but where is it? Is it right here? Yes, it is. He just wants to get a read into what kind of tech his opponent has, and he sees that there are Infestors popping out with that scan. At least his scan caught that, but whether or not his eyes actually saw it is something completely different. But I think what we see here from Destiny now is essentially just him spreading out his Infestors, getting the fungal growth that he needs, the beautiful and precious fungal growth, and that is an annihilated mineral line. Look at that. 15 worker kills here, not too much different. Oh my god, are they gonna blow? Yes! My god, that is sick. 31 Infestor kill, or excuse me, 31 worker kills over the course of this entire game. Income for Terran has just plummeted to 600 minerals per minute. And Destiny just basically securing a lead. If he loses this game, I encourage him to go back to League of Legends. Sorry, that was bad. I'll stop. And, of course, Destiny just putting more salt in the wounds of his opponent by throwing down a few more infested Terrans. And it looks like that infested will be caught up on. Yes, it will be shot down. And this is actually going to be quite critical because what we're going to have to see LamborGiNi do is make the critical choice between either harvesting, not harvesting, wow, burrowed lings out here. We're going to have to see essentially LamborGiNi make the critical choice, critical decision. Is he going to go for upgrades, or is he going to crank out more Marines, or is he going to try and get more SCVs? The thing is, if he doesn't try to get more SCVs, if he doesn't try to get more in terms of income, you know, if he doesn't get SCVs, he's automatically screwed. Oh, but what is this? This is kind of interesting. How exactly did he know that was... Okay, he had a... Okay, I see what he's doing here. This is a rather interesting strategy. I like it. Alright, so what he did was he had a Ling on this Xel'Naga Watchtower. This was perfect position. Really, nothing less than term perfect. It all came down to the spawns, guys. It really did, believe it or not. But it looks like we have a bit of a medevac drop going down here, and LamborGiNi getting a couple of drones to avenge the SCVs that had just fallen. Medevac drop picking up and going back into the main, but I don't think Destiny's quite picked up on that just yet. Looks like we have another massacre of sorts here from Destiny. Jeez Louise, what is going on here, Steve? Okay, that was just me desperately trying to make a rhyme that didn't work, and it looks like, I think maybe just Destiny's trying to do his best to win this game without using Ultralisks, and I think maybe we could actually... Ooh boy! Alright, there are the Widow Mines, they're burrowed, they're ready to go, and it looks like we actually have one Link catching up to this planetary fortress here, and I think if we don't see... You know, both players are kind of relatively even right now, that's the scary thing about this. We need Destiny to essentially pick up on the fact that his opponent has multiple bases. Oh no, he didn't get this last Widow Mine, it's only 1 HP, and how many Infestors is it going to kill? Is it going to target Infestors, or is it going to target the Lings? Oh god, well it got one Infestor. It looks like these Lings try to conduct a run by this planetary fortress. They'll get it into basically flaming quality, if you will. I think they'll get it burned down, sort of. Scan going down, no, they didn't get it burned down. They didn't even get it remotely close to that. And now essentially we have like, I'm not sure what this is. I'm not quite sure just what that medevac drop did in the main. It looks like it got no kills. I wasn't paying attention to that. I did miss that. I apologize, guys. Alright, now it looks like LamborGiNi's trying to move out, and Destiny, you know, if we just check the income right now, Destiny's at higher income slightly, but it looks like that's about to change for LamborGiNi. More infested Terrans, my god. This is how Destiny earned his reputation, infested, or, you know, this is the bro fester hit squad right here, especially. Like, on all these infested Terrans, they basically costed Destiny nothing, and they're gonna get a few free Marines. Like, they cost nothing in terms of mineral count, they really do. Alright, are they gonna get a Hellbat? They got not just one Hellbat, but 2 Hellbats. I think that was a really effective trade, but meanwhile, huge engagement going down here in the middle of the map, and I think this could be the last engagement of the game, or one of the penultimate engagements. By that, I mean one of the close to the last engagements of the game. Some Marines trying to stim around and make some moves over here, trying to get some kills, but I don't think they're gonna quite make that connection. There we go. One. Oh my god. One Ultralist. 2 Ultralists. Oh my god. I think that was a misclick by Destiny just now. But I think Destiny is actually in a position where he could end up losing. No, I thought he was in a position where he could lose his 4th, but he wasn't. I'm sorry, guys. I did call that out wrong. He wasn't. You know, it all depends on where a player's eyes are, where a player is paying attention, you know, things like that. But it looks like we have the. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Really quick. Destiny's trying to take down his opponent's income here, and he's gonna do a good job of it. Look at it right now, 1,300. Planetary Fortress is gonna get some kills, but of course, once those infestors are unmicroed, or once those infested Terrans are unmicroed, they're basically gonna try and attack the Planetary Fortress. That's not gonna work out, as you can see. These infestors need to move out, otherwise that's gonna be 600 gas that we won't see Destiny getting back, and it looks like the run by here, it essentially just killed so very little. Lings, and yeah, I kind of like the fact that Destiny didn't spend too much energy on Planetary Fortress Assault here, if you will. More infested Terrans coming down over here, and it looks like we actually have LamborGiNi opting to take this route to Destiny's 5th base. Oh, sorry, is that 5th? That's 3rd, and it fell earlier. I was not paying attention. How quaint of me. Sorry about that, guys. I'm hoping I won't be this way during the ASL. It's going to be extremely difficult to pay attention, especially given the fact that I'll be waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And this is just some rain and water. Ooh, and a hellbat run by. I'm thinking, you know, Destiny could actually be in some trouble here. But especially if he's going to throw away all of these units at this planetary fortress, you know, just how much of a sacrifice is it going to take to actually kill this? We're about to find out. It looks like Destiny does hold here, not even losing his spine crawler. Behind that, let's see what he's doing. He's got +3 on the way, +3 on the way. What about? Does he have the chitinous armor? Let's see here. I believe he does. Let's just click on the ultras to find out. He does have chitinous armor. But it looks like maybe we will not see these guys slowed down. Okay, so there we go. LamborGiNi, kind of in the middle of the map. But Destiny not having any banelings. You know, the fungal growth's not the best, and it looks like we're not going to see quite the maximized engagement. Then again, we do see Destiny slowly but surely prevailing over this army. Upgrades are 3-3 for Terran, but with that, he had to sacrifice the numbers in his production. So even though his upgrades are ahead, just everything else that he could possibly have will not be. We have, oh my god, the infestors just going back and forth, back and forth. They're like Jaws. You know, just looking at these guys, I'm thinking to myself, and now here we got a couple of basically defensive command centers going down. I think they're going to be morphed into orbital commands, basically buying time for LamborGiNi, and I don't think that's quite going to work out. Just look at all of the beach balls, these infested Terrans going down. There's going to be some here eventually, and once they do, that's basically essentially GG. Fungal growth going down on the mineral line now, and we have basically Destiny now pushing into the natural of LamborGiNi. LamborGiNi is just, you know, he's got no way to hold this. There it is, infested Terrans cleaning up what was a once healthy and thriving mineral line, bringing the total workers killed to 85 over the course of the entire game. Destiny really living up to his reputation, you know. I mean, he's kind of, well, I mean, he's got a reputation, of course. He's got a good reputation, he's got a bad reputation, he's got every little single way imaginable of this or that reputation. Oh boy, a variety reputation, if you will. So I'm a little curious to see just like what Destiny, what Mr. Stephen Bonnell is going to do to follow this up. You know, some of this, you know, I don't know how to say it, like, some of this was just absolutely clever stuff that I never would have thought of myself. Like, he just had one Ling on this Zelnaga Watchtower the entire time. But it looks like the main force of Destiny is actually running straight by a single Marauder. Marauder almost got, yeah, almost got an Infestor there, but yeah. And once LamborGiNi saw that main force moving across the map, he's just like, okay, GG, time to leave. If you guys liked what you saw here today, just go ahead and click on the follow button. Or send me the subscribe button on YouTube. This is Breaker, and I'll see you guys next time.